Hello my scholars, welcome to my school channel. My name is Alexandra, and in this video you are going to be learning about the short vowel sounds. So in this video you'll learn how to describe each of those sounds, you'll learn how to articulate them, you'll learn letters of the English alphabet that can possibly represent each of the sounds. We'll explore more examples of words that contain those sounds, and then we'll transcribe words. Please stay with us, do not go anywhere, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to my school channel. So do not forget today's topic is a short vowel sound. Okay, so these are the lesson objectives for today. Okay, so the first thing is how to describe each sound, how to articulate each sound, letters of the English alphabet that can possibly represent each sound. Then we'll explore more examples of words that have each vowel sounds, and then we'll transcribe the words. Okay, so we'll be doing all of this at the same time, simultaneously. So please stay with us as we proceed. Now let's move to the next thing, which is the description of the sounds. Now take a look at the English vowel chart. Okay, so previously in my video we explored the vowel chart, the English vowel chart, and we talked about the upper part, which means the part of the tongue involved in the articulation of each sound, and then we looked at this part which involves the openness of the mouth and the height of the tongue. Okay, so these are the vowel sounds, the 12 vowel sounds, but today we are talking about the short vowel sounds, and then you have them colored yellow. Okay, so the yellow ones are the short vowel sounds, and that's where we'll be concentrating on today. Okay, so these are the short vowel sounds. You can see the placement of those sounds. So let's proceed to the first short vowel sounds we'll be exploring today, which is this, E. So let's take a look at this very closely. We see this is short because it does not have the colon, okay? It does not have a colon, so it is short. And we can see that the front part of the tongue is involved in the articulation of the sound. And then when we talk about the height of the tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth. And what part of the tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth? It is the front part. Please do not mix this up with the tip of the tongue. We have the tip of the tongue, which is the first part. After the tip of the tongue, the next is the front, okay? So the front part of the tongue is raised in the articulation of the sound. And what happens to your mouth is closed. Okay, it's not completely shut like this. It is just closed. That is how we describe it. It is closed. The mouth is closed. Now let's go into details of this sound. So this is a short front I or closed vowel sound. I, in the sense that the tongue, the front part of your tongue is raised towards the roof of the mouth. So let's imagine this is the length of your tongue and this is the tip. So you have this part going up. The tip is going down and this part of your tongue is going up, is raised to the roof of your mouth. Okay? And when we talk about closed, your mouth is not open, the jaw does not drop, it's slightly open, okay, but we call it a closed vowel sound still, okay? And how do we articulate this sound? By knowing the description, you can articulate the sound. Do not forget that the lips are spread. So this is a short vowel sound first. The front part of the tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth. The mouth is closed and the lips are spread. So let's articulate E, E. Now you can feel that this part of your face is spreading, okay? So E. E, E is a very short sound, E. And you can feel that the front part of your tongue, not the tip, note, not the tip, but the front part of your tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth. E, E, okay. So let's take a look at letters of the English alphabet that represent this sound. So we have the letter I, okay, letter I as in Pete. Okay, we can see the transcription, P, E, and T, okay. Letter E as in pretty, okay, you can see the transcription. Letter A as in village, okay. Do not forget that I said letters of the alphabet can help you with the corresponding sounds, okay. So when you see letter I, it reminds you that, okay, this letter would represent the sound, but not in all cases, but then it helps you, okay. Then we have letter Y as in symbol, okay, symbol. Then we have AY as in Monday, Monday. And we have UI as in build, build. And we have U as in minute. You can see minute, okay? So let's explore more examples of words that have the E sound. So we see with, this, if, think, link, wink, sink, big, six, leave, since, miss, wrist, lift, pit, sit, pick, bill, feel, tail, hem, pin, tin, win, bid, did. Now let's add towards the board for the transcription. So we'll transcribe this together so you can get familiar with the transcription, okay? So we have okay, this, if, think, link, wink, sink, and we have big, six, okay, leave, since, miss, wrist, lift, pit, sit, pick, bill, feel, till, hem, pin, tin, win, bid, and lastly we have did. Okay, so this is how you transcribe these words, and right now I'm sure that you know or have an idea of how to transcribe words. So you pronounce the word and you transcribe it just as you have pronounced, okay? Now you can see wrist, for example. We are not saying w, we are saying ri. So ri. That tells us that this is silent, so we have wrist. So you try to transcribe according to how you pronounce, okay? So that's a way to start. Okay, now let's move to the next short vowel sound and let's head back to the script. Now the next vowel sound is Okay, so we see that the back of the tongue is involved in the articulation of the sound, so you have to feel the air from the back of your tongue. Okay, so we see that it is also I. That means the back part of your tongue is raised, okay? And we also see that it's also closed, so the mouth is not open, okay? It is closed, not completely closed like this, but then it is like closed. That's how it is described. It is closed, okay? So let's try it one more time. Feel the air coming from the back of your tongue, okay? So let's take a look at the description of the sound. So this is a short back I closed vowel sound, okay? So how do we articulate it? It is a short vowel. That is one thing you should note. The back part of your tongue is raised. So after the tip of your tongue, we have the front. After the front, we have the center. After the center, we have the back, okay? So the mouth is closed and the lips are rounded. Very important. Make sure your lips are rounded, okay? So we have Okay, so that is how to articulate the sound. Now let's take a look at letters of the alphabet that can represent this sound. So in most cases we have letter O as in woman, woman, woman. Okay, the next is letter OO as in foot, foot, foot. And we have OU as in could, could. U as in put, put. Now let's take a look at more examples of words that contain this sound. So we have would, should, look, hook, nook, cook, took, good, book, sugar, pull. Now let's head towards the board for the transcription of these words. So we have wood, okay, and we have should, and then we have look, hook, nook, cook, took, good, book, sugar, pull. Now these are the transcriptions for these words, so you have to keep practicing to get better in your transcriptions. Okay, so you can just start thinking of words and transcribing them on your own. So this is a great start for you, so please keep practicing. Now let's move to the next short vowel sound. Let's head back to the screen. So the next one is eh, 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 as an egg. Okay, so let's take a look at the part of the tongue involved. You see, it's the front part of the tongue that is involved in the articulation of the sound, and we see it's located in the mid position. That is, the height of the tongue is raised to the mid position of the mouth, which is half closed. It makes the mouth half closed. Okay, so let's take a look at the further description of the sound. But before we do that, I'll have to pause right here because there is a longer version of this video and you need to subscribe for it. So please go to myschool.ng, or you click on the link in the description below. It takes you to the My School website. There you'll be required to subscribe for it. Please go ahead and subscribe so you can enjoy the rest of today's lesson. Thank you for joining us. Do not forget to hit the like button, click on the subscribe button, and lastly, do tap on the bell notification to get informed as soon as we release the next videos.